About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Darnold. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Darnold. And he'll find Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Cameron, the intended receiver there, 3rd down here.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Check, Mike, keep going, no, keep going.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, You have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number one path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another big play here as they strike for 31. Faking the give, Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Exit. Hey, check right 21. Check right 21. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Ready? Right 21. Check right 21.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 4. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Brady to throw again.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Yeah, this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Cameron. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Hard throw, incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they are going for it. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Hey, QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. He's coming. Check in. I got you.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mike 28. Coming. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. He's coming. Check in. Not today, you are. Not today.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A final shot before the break. Darnold escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Dobbins running out of the gun. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On play action, now Brady. Got a man, it's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Brady. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good pickup there, a 22. A first down throw, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll try the left side. camera. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Darnold down to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Patrick Queen able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. They're going to go. It's Darnold. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
A nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And able to work his way down to the 16. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. He'll find Lindsey here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. To throw is Darnold. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
To the air again, Darnold. Flushed out right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And this is Floyd, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Hey, time's right. Hey, check, 4 down. 24 is the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy?
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 52. Lady, 24 is the mic. You gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this?
Off of play action, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. Throwing again is Darnold. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 2nd down. Darnold. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Now Jones. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football. And now off to the races down the right side.
There it is. There it is.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 83 yards. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is Jakeem Grant. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Let's go, D. No, wait, E. Mike 28. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Darnold on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. There he goes inside the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Brady to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Check. 25. Check 25.
touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Ravens are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Darnold letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Darnold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, Darnold. Flushed out right. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. But no help there as they'll get to him at the 5.
Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. 1st down and much more here for Jones.
And great running after the catch turns that into a really big gain. That's the good news, but keep in mind here the clock running.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Wait, 20. Let's go. Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, we got 4. Hey, go 66. Hey.
Brady going to look to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?